Another word, another update on waiting instruments then where we dey use fly aeroplane. I don't explain one, airspeed indicator. Explain two, radio magnetic indicator. Now this third one now we dey on top. So if you never watch the video of the one, the airspeed indicator and the radio magnetic indicator, now you dey do yourself, oh, because even this one now where you want watch, you no go fit watch and complete because e go long. And by the time wey e long, no be everything we go fit put for Instagram or Facebook or TikTok. So where you go watch everything complete? At Captain Callistus on YouTube. Na there e dey happen. Na there e dey happen. Na if DSF you go even see the full one of airspeed indicator and the radio magnetic indicator. Before we jump into the waiting, the point mingi of today's lecture, which is about altimeter. What do they call them? Alti means altitude. Meter means waiting, something where they use the measure altitude. Na im be altimeter. Na the name be this. So waiting e dey do, like I don't yarn am, na something where we dey use the measure the altitude. We fly from Lagos go Abuja and we put them on top 35,000 feet. Now here we dey see am. Nano, I don't bring am come on our side. You see am as e be. You look here well. Zoom am. You see am. Altitude. And from here you go know whether you dey 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000. Now before that one, if tower tell you say clear to Abuja, fly level 350 na 35,000 feet, you go come for here. Altitude. Na im dey here for this MTP. You go now whine am. Okay, make I set. M 35,000 feet don dey for here, but e no dey for here. Why now? Because we see the ground. You don't set am for here, but you need to climb am for here. So when you don't set am for here, go level change, you dey climb, climb. As you dey climb, na so this needle go dey turn, dey climb, dey go. As e dey turn, this place dey green. Why e dey green? Because we dey less than 10,000 feet. By the time wey we dey 10,000 feet, you go just do one go come here, the other this thing go dey here. This side na thousands, this side na 100. Na im dey for inside here. Now another thing wey dey inside be waiting. So as you dey climb, na so this one go dey read, dey go until we reach this 35,000. E go come level 35,000 feet. Now we go ask me say, how you go take no other aeroplane say na 35,000 dey really dey? They know dey 35,300. We go wey manufacture aeroplane, they go school. Oh, una know say e get something where they call pressure altitude. That pressure altitude na wetin we dey fly to go high. So that pressure altitude, any altitude where we set for here, where this aeroplane they climb for here, is climbing in pressure altitude. So like I've been dey talk, they preach, they give una about this our altimeter. Tower, like I've been mentioned, they go give you the QNH of the place where we dey, like Lagos now, na 1015 hectopascal. If you set 1015 hectopascal here, it go give you the elevation. I think this should be 1014. 1014 hectopascal. It go give you waiting. It go give you the altitude of Lagos, the pressure altitude of Lagos. at this time. In the next 5-10 minutes, if it change to either 1013 or 1012 or 14 or 15 or 16, you know, as the case may be, pressure, altitude. So once you set them, you go get the airport elevation of Lagos. Yeah, like I said, 1014. This thing now they read 130 something. Okay, let's round them up, 140 feet for the altitude window. Now the pressure altitude. Now, if we can't climb, they fly. We can't they climb, they go pass for, you get something where they call transition altitude, get transition layer, get transition level. Things we wanna need to know plenty. But if you need to know about these three things what I mentioned now, drop them under the comment section. Say I need them. Then I go bring them comfort for you guys to know. All right? Good. By the time where you don't reach that transition altitude, they enter the transition layer. For Lagos now, if you are taking off from Lagos, transition altitude for Lagos na 3,500 feet. Transition level. So transition altitude na 3,500 feet down. Transition level na 5,000 feet till wherever. You climb 30, 40, something thousand. Transition layer now na transition altitude 3,005. Transition layer 5,000. The 1,500 wey dey from 3,005 to 5,000 na im be transition layer. So wetin that transition layer dey do na, the time wey you go transit this your barometric altitude, you go change am to the standard QNH. That standard QNH na wetin 1013.25 hectopascal. Every aeroplane wey dey fly for transition level above, like above 5,000, you get places where you go their transition level na 6,005, depending on the terrain. The places where mounted there, like Abuja own, their transition level na 6,005. Transition altitude na 5,000. So the transition layer is always 1,500 feet difference. So that gap, that layer na, so that pilots go fit wind the altitude within that 1,500 feet. Una go fit change to the level, which is setting your QNH to 1013 standard hectopascal. You set them for there. All right. Everything now stay for inside this waiting altimeter. Na im e dey happen. All right. So now here, this green where they for here now, so na 0. This side they read in thousands. So this green now, because say no figure dey here, na im make am dey green. So they read in thousands. Once we dey climb now, 1,000 don't come, 2,000, 3,000. So this green go come out once e enter 10,000. Once e enter 10,000, you go here, go 1 go enter, 0 go continue the climb, they go. Now this knob you go use set the barometric pressure. This one now to set weighting, to set altitude. Basically, now to set your minimum descent altitude, MDA or MDH. Now you go use this one set. Like the wine and now you get this orange line where they the shape of this thing where they here. We go set them to the MDH of the airport where you go land from. From there, if you reach that point, you know, see they shout minimums, you know, see runway or anything happen. You go just carry your plane, they go back up. All right. So now waiting this altimeter, they work with this. Set your altitude here. You know, end to set on here. Now here you go to see the thing, the altitude where you set for here, whether you don't reach them. All right. So now this one, now in the guide us vertically where we supposed to be. Remember, RMI, they guide us horizontally where we supposed to be. All right. So if you get any question on top this one, drop them under the comment section so that all of us will go dey clear on wetin dey happen. Remember again, when they set that, when they pass that transition level, they don't set the standard QNH. That standard QNH, every aeroplane where they fly around that place, everybody must set this standard QNH. So that now that standard QNH, now you go tell you, say, okay, this person dey 33,000 feet. Now that 33,000, that person dey. This other person, this other traffic dey 31,000 feet. Now that 31 e dey. This one dey 34. Now that 34 e dey. So that you know go be say, we said this, me, I set 1015. The other aircraft we say e dey 100, e dey 3,000, 35,000 or 33,000 feet. E dey 1013. In dey standard. Me, I dey 1015. Na lie. Na him be say me, I fit dey, me wey dey 1015 for my QNH, for my barometric pressure setting, I fit dey like 35,000. Each hectopascal is 27 feet. So I fit dey like 35,050 something. And you get some places where you go, their barometric pressure fit dey be like maybe around 1020. So you go see say you don't dey like what did they call am? 7 times this thing times 30 is 21. That is, if I just round the 27 up to this thing, that is like 2,000. You don't dey 210 feet above the altitudes where you think say you dey. You go come dey cause commotion for up. That is why everybody has to be on the same barometric standard setting. Aviation dey sweet o. Na if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. Anyways, that is it for the altimeter. So many other men than they. But if you get any question, gonna drop them under the comment section so that all of us we go dey learn, we go dey jolly, dey go. The next one where we go talk about now waiting, this one. Well, for you to know this one, go to YouTube, Captain Callistus, and I will always love you guys. Cheers for now.